Hi guys, here Lovely Affair. I'm sorry, it's my first voiceover video tutorial that I'm doing, and like you see, I have a really big accent because I'm not English. My birth language is French, so I'm sorry in advance. I hope people's gonna understand me, and I'm gonna try it to be easy for everybody. So people ask me how I did my register marks on the 12 by 24 map. So the tutorial before that I did with the puppy from Trolls. So I'm gonna do a new one, and I'm gonna try to walk you through every step. So this is the image that I'm gonna use. It's already a PNG, so the background is already transparent. So to make the 12 by 24, so you go to File, you create a new one, and you go in inch. So for 12 by 24, since Design Space we allow us 11.5 by 23.5. So you choose that, and to have a nicer picture so I can print it, I'm gonna put 300 for the resolution, and I'm gonna put my background black because for me I think it's easier. So you have your you have like your map 11.5 by 23.5. So to make the register marks, you're gonna use this tool, and I think it's called the marquee tool, rectangular marquee tool. And when people ask me that they don't see, like I said, it's like 0.25 inch. You go in Style on top, and you use fixed size. So every single time you're gonna use it, it's gonna be the same little square that's gonna make. You use 0.25 inch. If you see pixel here, just right click on it. You're gonna have the choice, pixel, inch, centimeter. So I put in inch. I do the same for the height, inch. So 0.25, 0.25. So every single time you're gonna click anywhere, it's gonna make a little square. So just make a new layer, and you select your new layer. So with your selection, just go to Edit, File, Fill, and sorry, that's my cat. You're gonna go with the background color. It's gonna be white. So here you go. So unselect. I use Control D to unselect, but you can go to select and deselect, and just move your square up. You can make a copy. You can do another one, or you can just make a copy. Like you click on your layer, you grab it, and you slide it to new layer. So you have a new one. Just take this one, move it to the other corner. I'm gonna select my copy layer, and holding Control, I'm gonna select the other one, and I'm gonna merge my layer. So now I just have one. So both are together now. And I'm gonna make a copy of this one. So, and I'm gonna slide them on the bottom. So now I have my 4 register mark. Keep your mark white. Come this way when you're gonna print. They're not gonna show on the paper. They're just gonna show in Design Space so that you can keep the ratio of the page. Your maps. So I'm gonna use this image. That's not the best one to go like 12 by 24 because it's almost as large as it is high. So I'm gonna just grab my layer and slide it over to the place where I'm gonna go. Before I go any further, I forgot that to merge the register marks layer together. So both of them using Control and click. So right click and merge. And if you want, you can rename it. And okay, just to show you, you can, if you just use it like that, you can save it. You save it as a PSD, and you just have to reopen it and reuse it every time you want to make a 12 by 24. So I'm just gonna go back and take my image. Okay, so I'm gonna center her. No, just this one and this one, and center and center. Okay, to resize her, I go in Edit and Free Transform. I'm gonna hold down Shift and size her as large as I can. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. Yeah. I'm not sure if I leave enough space for my offset because I'm gonna do a white offset. I think it's prettier when you cut it with the Cricut. So using the control, I'm gonna click on my layer, on the image of my layer. Let's make the selection. I'm gonna go to Select, Modify, Expand, and I use 22 because Eric and Boyd in his video use 22, but you can use any number that you want. Go with your taste. So I'm go 22. I'm gonna make a new layer. Sorry, it's really hard for me. I'm gonna go to Edit. I'm gonna go to Fill and fill it with white. So I'm gonna drag that layer under the other one. So here, Control D. Oops, Control D. So I unselect it. So now you see she has a small white layer border offset around her. I think she looks fine like that. Can I size her a little bigger? Oops, that's the offset. That's wrong. Undo. Okay, I'm gonna merge both layers together. Oops. Forget about the site, the transform. So merge show. Okay, so that now it's just one layer. So I'm gonna try it again. How's that? Yeah, I think that's fine. I'm just gonna be sure that it's still in center. You don't have to do it like that, but I prefer it to be really in the center of my form. So if you want to print it, don't forget on your background, click on the eye so you make the background transparent. You don't see them, but the white is still on the mask. So you go to File, you go to Save As, and that's where you need to save it as a PNG so that you can use it in Cricut. So that's the sheet from Zootopia, and it's 12 by 24. So now I save it, and to print it. The print's gonna depend on which printer do you have. I have an Epson Workforce WF-7620. So I can print, it's supposed to be 13 by 19, but I can print 12 by 24 easily. So I'm gonna go to File, I'm gonna go to Print. Here, I'm gonna choose my printer, that's the WF-7620. I'm gonna go to Print Setting. And that is where you're gonna change your paper if you don't know how to change it. In print document size, you're gonna use user define, and here you're gonna write the size that you need. So you need 12 by 24 paper, so 12 by 24. Oops, that's not what I want. 24. Okay, I have already my size here. So I'm just gonna cancel, and in the scroll down menu, you have your user define under. So I have my 12 by 12, my 12 by 24, and 12 by 22, and 11.5 by 22. It's something that I did before, so I still have them. So 12 by 24. I'm gonna use cardstock. I'm gonna insert a picture of the cardstock that I use. I buy them at Walmart, and they are 12 by 12 pages. I glue 2 sheets together. I'm gonna put the picture too how I glue them together, because one has a little more edge than the other one, so it's easy to glue them together. So I use cardstock, and I'm go on quality. I go to more setting, and I go, usually it's at I, but I put quality at the max, and that's how I see my picture being so nice. And that's it. Of course, it's going to be the rear paper. When you choose cardstock, it's always the rear feed slot that you're going to use. So you go OK, and you're going to see over there that is going to be the size that you choose. If before you had, I'm just going to show you, if before you had 12 by 22 or 8 by, let's go with letter, normal letter. You see, you have like just a normal sheet of paper. So when you go back and you choose the right size, there you go. And the two important things that you have to remember, you have to have it on center, and the scale should not have scale to fit. It should be just 100%. And you just hit print. And for me, since I have the Epson, I have another Windows that's going to open, and I'm just going to press print when it's going to open. I hope it's going to be soon. Oh, my printer's my printer's off, that's why. So I'm going to go to my printer. I'm going to go take the picture of the cardstock and the video of the printing, and I'm going to be back. So here is my printer. You're going to see it print like live. So you're going to see how much time it takes. Just took the paper, the 12 by 24. And remember, it's on cardstock and it's on the most quality that I can have. I wish I had a taller image, but that's the one I really want, the sheep. I think it's just so cute. And I love Zootopia. So here she is. She's done. So let's go to Design Space. Okay, now we're done with the printing and we can go to Design Space. So just open your Design Space, log in, everything. We're gonna go to New Project and we're gonna go to Upload. There, you're gonna upload the PNG that you save in your Photoshop. So upload, and I'm just gonna, no, that's not where it is. Okay, where is she? Okay, sheep. So here she is. So you have it. Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna go simple because we don't need the color here because we just want the cut file. We don't want the print. So just simple. When you continue, see? Okay, I'm gonna zoom out. You still have the register marks. That's what I'm talking about. You need those here so you keep the ratio of the page. So, sorry. So just continue. And here it's important you just choose the save as a cut image. You can rename it. In your Design Space, choose it, upload, insert. Okay, here we need to resize it. So unlock it. So you know that Cricut with Design Space, you're limited to 11.5 by 23.5. And for me, I think it's easier when I put really in the corner. So you can zoom out, you're gonna see. So you have your 4 register and the size in the middle. That's it. That's all you have to do. So you just go to make it. Of course, it's gonna say to use your bigger maps. So just OK. And I don't move it. I just leave it like that. And I say continue. And we're gonna go to the Cricut. Okay, here on the Cricut machine. When I load it, if you see over here and over here, I try to be in the center. It's not always easy, but it's better for the cut when you're in the middle. So just go and press. Let's go. So it's gonna go cut the register mark at the bottom first. I'm a little off, but not so much. Okay, when she's done, when the machine's done, she's gonna go on the top and do the register marks too. But I don't let her go there. I just press pause because I don't need to cut the register on top. So there you go. I'm gonna unload it and unstick it, and I'm gonna take picture. I just want to show you something. Since I glue 2 sheets together, here you see you have it's thicker, so the machine doesn't cut all through. So I'm just gonna take some scissors and cut right there and here. I don't want to make a second pass because already like that I can see the form. Okay, you don't see it like that, but I can see that it's already on my mat, so I don't want to make too much pressure. So it's no job, just like 10 seconds and it's gonna be cut. So here you go. That's how I make my 12 by 24 print. I use a printer to print it, and then I cut it with Design Space. I'm not using the print and cut of Design Space. I show you like that the 12 by 24. I have a video before with the 12 by 12. And if you want to see on a 8.5 by 11, go see Eric and Boyd video. I link it in the description below. That's the best video. This is not my idea, it's him. That's the video that I took from the base, and he showed for 8.5 by 11, and I think I said, well, if it's worked for 8.5 by 11, it should work for 12 by 12, and if it worked for 12 by 12, it should work for 12 by 24. But the first test I did, I use a 12 by 12, then I go in Cricut Design Space, and when I try to print to cut it, say you cannot cut a 12 by 12. You have to cut a 11.5 by 11.5. I was like, well, okay, that's why I figured out that you need, like, for this one, you need 11.5 by 23.5. So, hope my accent is not so bad. I hope my English is not so bad, and hope people learn something. If you have questions, comments, leave them below, and I'm gonna try to answer it. Thank you. Bye.